Alright guys, today we're going to talk about muscle building supplements.
What?
Not that kind.
Okay, we'll keep this one for another episode. What's up YouTube? Welcome to episode 2 of The Real Talk with the Physique Engineers. I have my friend, the Physique Engineer, as always with me. And today we're gonna cover one of the most requested topic, which is real muscle building supplements. There's so much bullshit out there that I figured out it would be a good idea to first go through the first 3 common supplements that any newbie is recommended by an employee at GNC, also known as Cam Center. Okay Cam, so what are the 3 supplements that is recommended by a GNC employee or a bro to a newbie anywhere?
The first 3 supplements that I was recommended, probably you were recommended,
Yeah.
was whey protein, creatine, and BCAAs.
Yep. So we're gonna go through all these 3 supplements one by one, and we're gonna look into some research to see which ones are worth it. But before we start off with any of these supplements, let me tell you guys, food is the real muscle builder. You cannot ever supplement real food with a scoop of whey. It's not the same. It's not as nutrient dense as real food is. What's your thought on that? Like, how important is real food over supplements?
I totally agree. Supplements, by their name, are supplemental. They supplement your diet. I mean, food is anabolic, okay? It will make you grow. If you eat a lot of food, you'll grow. Granted that your training is on point. Like Ronnie said, you can't throw in a scoop of whey to replace a whole food meal. You're not going to absorb all that protein because that's just not how it works. So first things first is eat real food whenever possible.
Yep. Real food will make you grow the maximum. Now let's go through the supplements. First, whey protein. What's your take on that?
Whey protein is good for people that are on the move. If you don't have time to go downstairs and eat breakfast before your work or your first class or school or whatever, you can grab a scoop of whey and some peanut butter and be on your way. That's not optimal in my mind, but it does work. And then you can drink whey protein before the gym as your pre-workout meal if you don't want to go to the gym with a stomach full of food. I know a lot of people that do that. You can also drink whey after the gym because it's fast digesting. You drink it, it's out of your system real quick. So as I said before, you can't beat a whole food meal. So it's pros and cons of each.
So basically, whey protein is something you can supplement with if you want, or like you have the money to. But if you feel like you would rather buy real food and eat food instead, that's perfectly fine as well, right?
Yeah.
Second one we're gonna go through is creatine. What's your take on creatine?
Creatine is one of the most researched supplement ever in history. It's totally safe. It's awesome. It's used in explosive movements, like a couple reps of bench press. If you're loaded with creatine, you'll be stronger. It's proven. You'll look fuller. Your muscles will hold more water. Don't confuse that with being bloated, just being watered down, because that's not what creatine does. You may hold more water intermuscularly. You will gain weight, but it's in the muscles. It's where you want that weight to be. It's good. There's no difference in the absorption of creatine monohydrate versus anything else that these companies want you to believe. There's creatine hydrochloride. There's tons of creatine. If you buy anything other than monohydrate, it's literally wasting your money because there's no difference in the absorption. Creatine monohydrate has over a 99% absorption rating. How can you get better than that? I mean, unless it's 100%, and you can't really get 100% because it'll be lost in hepatic metabolism and stuff like that. But if anything other than creatine monohydrate is wasting your money, creatine is awesome. You should supplement with that.
A common question, or I would say a myth that's around, is when people take creatine, you're supposed to drink a lot of water or you cramp up. And the other one is you need to take creatine with something that spikes up your insulin. How true are those myths?
You won't cramp up, but if you do want the creatine to work better, you're gonna pull water from places anyway. But if you just drink water with it, you'll load that creatine in the muscles better. The insulin transporting thing, yes, insulin is a transporter. So if you eat food that spikes your insulin, it'll transport that creatine to the muscle. But also, resistance training will pull that creatine into the muscle. So there's different ways to go about it.
Solid. So we went through creatine. We could have went a bit more into detail, but for someone who's watching this video, he probably is not like a professor of some bodybuilding university or some shit, so he's not gonna go into all the science. But the basics is, when you take creatine, it's not required thing to drink a shit ton of water or you'll cramp up or you're gonna fucking have a kidney failure. Creatine is the most researched supplement out there, is the safest one to take, with guaranteed results both in strength and muscular hypertrophy. Now the third one is probably one of the most hyped up supplements in the industry, BCAAs. What's your take on that?
BCAAs. Waste of money. Okay? There are new research studies that they give BCAAs to individuals that are training, that are fasted. A lot of people take BCAAs because they train fasted or they haven't eaten in a long time. So they gave these individuals branched chain amino acids and they had them train, okay? So after 12 weeks, a lot of these individuals experienced muscle loss. They started out with, X amount of muscle and they ended with less than that, okay? Because when you drink branched chain amino acids, it will spike muscle protein synthesis. It'll tell your body, hey, we need to build muscle because of the leucine content. If you don't give your body the rest of the essential amino acids, the 6 rest of them, your body goes, hey, how do we do this? You can't. So it will break down existing muscle tissue to form amino acids in your bloodstream to then go and meet those 3 that you just drank and continue muscle protein synthesis. So you literally don't build muscle by drinking these, and you also break down muscle. Also, branched chain amino acids are highly gluconeogenic, which means your body would rather turn them into sugar for your body to use as energy than use them as a muscle protein synthetic agent. So instead of using them to build muscle, say you're dieting or you're on a low carb diet and you don't really drink lots of carbs, you don't eat a lot of carbs, these branched chain amino acids will count as calories. They have calories. Each one has 6 calories, and they will just provide you with sugar. So if you're sipping on them all day, that's hundreds of calories. You're just drinking. I'd rather have Coke.
Diet Coke.
Regular Coke, if I'm going to be drinking BCAAs, at least it tastes good.
True.
So you can buy $60 BCAAs, lose muscle, and also gain weight from drinking calories all day, or you can drink water.
With some crystallite.
Yeah.
Way better. Way better. Okay, that was the 3 basic supplements. Now let's go into some supplements that are like sold as muscle building, but they actually are not worth it at all. So
if you go into GNC and you ask the guy working there, hey, I want to build muscle, what should I take? He's probably going to direct you to the corner of the store that has what they refer to as test boosters. This is the corner of the store that you should avoid like the Black Plague, because anything you can buy there won't work, okay? When you want to buy a muscle building supplement that is a pill and you're told, hey, take this and you'll sprout muscles, if you can buy it legally, it doesn't work. If you can buy it illegally, it might work. That's the basics. So if you go into GNC, and I was doing research at GNC, and there's major companies like Muscle Tech, Cellucor, Performex. All those companies sell test boosting supplements, and they're hundreds of dollars.
Yep.
They can range from like $70 to $170 for a month or 2 months of one product. They'll have things in there like fenugreek, boron, magnesium, zinc, the B vitamins.
Deer antler velvet is another.
Well, yeah, that.
Yeah.
So basically, all those ingredients have research studies behind them, and they work at boosting testosterone in males with hypogonadism. So these males that they were testing had low testosterone because they were missing something from their diet. When they replaced like boron or magnesium, their body was like, oh, we can function properly again. So they went back up. So if you have a 200 test level, which is way low,
Yeah.
and you're missing something from your diet, say B6, and you give someone B6, and their test goes to 400, which is low mid, that's doubling their testosterone. So now they can sell this bottle going, hey, we can double your testosterone level by giving you, this pill. So basically, anything you see in there, don't buy. That is a waste of money. That is literally a waste of money. I would count that on the same thing as SARMs. Don't buy SARMs.
Watch our previous video if you want to know more about SARMs. Moving on, we completely wrecked BCAAs. We're definitely going to make another video for intra-workout supplements and fat burning supplements, but one crucial intra-workout supplements that we got to mention that is guaranteed to work, and I'm going to throw a research on the screen that's proven to, is essential amino acids. What's your take on that, and how does someone use it?
It's literally my favorite supplement, essential amino acids. There's 9 of them, and when you drink them, they elevate muscle protein synthesis and keep it going because you have the full machinery there for your body to work. You can drink it pre-workout, intra-workout, and post-workout, which a lot of pros do. Pro bodybuilders, like these people stand by their stuff. So I like to drink them intra-workout and then sometimes pre-workout if I haven't eaten in a long time. They are easy on my stomach. I don't get all gassy and bloated and stuff, which is important because if you're like that during a workout, it can ruin your mood.
Yeah, sometimes drinking whey pre-workout makes me bloated, so essential amino acids won't do that.
Whey protein contains all of the essential amino acids. Basically, essential amino acids by themselves, you don't have to digest them, which means you drink them and they go right to your bloodstream. And then when you go resistance train, every time you do a rep, they are pumped through your blood literally into the working muscle. So you can start the repair process as soon as you break down that muscle. They make you so much less sore. There's so much of a difference. I have better recovery. I'm stronger with them. It's just all around great.
Yep. Solid. So we covered the 3 basics ones in the very beginning of the video. I'm gonna quickly go through what's a good amount of dosages for all of these. So whey protein, probably like 30 grams pre, post, intra. Some people also use whey protein intra workout, which is definitely not advised because it will definitely bloat you up if you get those, what most people refer to as protein farts.
If you drink whey, sip it. Sip it. Drink it over a long period of time.
Now, second one was creatine, 5 grams every day, any time of the day, right? Because a lot of people think it's good to take it post-workout or pre-workout, but
you can drink it intra-workout, pre-workout, anytime. If you weigh more than 200 pounds, you could probably take 10 grams.
Yeah. One of the common myths with creatine is loading phase, that you gotta take it like 10 grams a day. That's not true at all. You start off with 5 grams and you basically take 5 grams rest of your life. You don't need to cycle off or on. This is not steroids, it's just creatine. The third one, branching amino acids, don't take it. 2 words, don't take it. Then
that's 3 words.
3 words, don't take it. And then we covered one of the natural steroids as told by that GNC Joe, test boosters. Never buy them. They don't work. The things that work are test straighten your glutes. That's the only test booster that works. Proven to work, let me put it that way. And then the last one was EAAs. Definitely not a must, because I always said food is the must, but EAAs definitely, if you want to supplement with, if you want to decrease your soreness, you want to up your game, go for it. So we went through the supplements that work and supplements that don't work, and additional one which is like more of an intra-workout supplement. The reason we didn't go into in depth with intra-workout supplements is we're gonna make another video where we're gonna talk about only intra-workout supplements, and then we're gonna talk about fat burning the week after. So stay tuned. We're gonna drop a real talk every Wednesday, 10 minutes. Listen to it while you're doing cardio. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share. Spread the word, make people smart, because everyone's done with all these myths made by that GNC Joe. Signing out.